We should have seized all Saudi Arabian assets in this country, declared war on Saudi Arabia, rounded up every one of their citizens living in our country and executed them on public television, and then fired multiple nuclear warheads at that country.
Okay, we are back with another video review, and this is Mike Thurston. He made a video called If I Could Only Do 5 Exercises for the Rest of My Life, What Would They Be? So he's let's just look at the fact. He's a young man, he's muscular, so of course he's on Jason Blaha's radar. Yeah, he's on his radar. Of course he is. Blaha loves young, muscular men. Oh yes, he loves them with a passion. So because Mike Thurston made the video, and he's a young, muscular man, of course Jason Blaha had to get involved somehow, didn't he? So just out of the blue, Jason Blaha decides to make a response to him, like Mike Thurston knows who Jason Blaha is. Like anyone knows who this guy is. You know, I mean, the only way you know about him is he's the biggest clown on the internet, on YouTube. Pretends to be a mercenary, pretends to be a coach, pretends to be an alien shapeshifter,
Anyone who knows what that is knows what that.
Sharpshooter, street racer, alien hybrid. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on, and it's just been going on for so long. Anyway, so Jason Blaha has decided to review and do a response to this guy's video without being asked, of course. So this is a response to Jason Blaha's video. So we're just going to get a little taste of the video, the original video, Mike Thurston's video. We just get a little feel for it, see what it's all about, and then we get stuck into Jason Blaha's video. Oh, won't that be fun?
To today's video, a bit of a random one, because technically I would never be faced with such a ridiculous situation as this, but if someone was to ask me, Mike, you can only do 5 exercises for the rest of your life, which 5 would you pick and why? So come with me and let me show you which 5 I would pick and why. So the first exercise I could not leave out would be squats. Now, I know a previous leg training video I didn't really speak too highly of squats, saying they weren't really necessary to build massive legs, but when it comes to an all-round exercise which is going to build and recruit the greatest number of muscle fibers and have the greatest effect to overall leg development and core development, squats are going to be the best one for you. And the thing is, if you're doing it for the rest of your life, you get very good at doing them. So for those people that have issues with squatting, you know, the limited range of motion and so on, if you do it on a regular basis,
we got squats, we got bench press with dumbbells.
That is not a world I want to live in.
We got pull-up.
Size.
There's a wide arm pull-up.
You can hit your biceps and your forearms as well. So that is a staple which I really can't be missing out on this development. And it's core strength from doing squats and deadlifts, which just leaves us with one more. So the last one, this was by far one of the toughest to decide and choose, because all the exercises we've done so far,
and overhead
triceps as well.
Yep.
And I'm going to do it standing, because doing it standing, we're going to incorporate more of our entire body.
So let's see what Mr. Blaha, the mighty mouse, talks about. Let's see what he says, eh? Come on. It's obviously very exciting what he says, because he feels like he has to make a video, because you know what he says is meaningful, and it, you know, people want to know what Jason Blaha thinks about things, don't they? You know, Mr. Unqualified, Mr. No Certificates, but I'm a coach, guys, because I say I am. Yeah. You said you're a mercenary as well, and that was a crock of shit. You said you had 2 black belts. More lies. You said you're a sharpshooter. We've seen you handle a gun, and it's not good. You know, all these nonsense lies. So where does the truth end and the lies begin? I think it's all nonsense, really. All nonsense. We know it is. But let's see what Mr. Nonsense says about Mike Thurston in another clickbaited video.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. You guys know what time it is. Time to talk about current events in the online fitness community. And for those of you who like these type of videos, please remember to click like down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, or if you think you might have been unsubscribed, you might want to check. Hit that subscribe button and click the little notification bell next to it to ring my bell, baby.
Ring it.
I will
Ring my bell, baby. So sassy.
One of my subscribers just told me, he's like, Jason, Mike Thurston just put up a video. Go check it out. It's about what his 5 exercises would be if he could only pick 5 exercises for.
Oh, yeah. So we're supposed to believe that one of his subscribers got all excited to hear what Jason Blaha says about Mike Thurston's video of 5 exercises he can do for the rest of his life. He came here all excited, contacted you as quickly as he could to find out what you say. I really don't think that happened. What I think is you were sitting alone in the cupboard or the closet, desperate for some YouTube shekels. We need the shekels, don't we? The Blaha needs the shekels, the YouTube shekels. Yeah, so you wanted some shekels from YouTube. Desperate for content, you started trawling through YouTube. Oh, Mike Thurston's just made another video. I'll do a response to it. That's what happened. No one awared you. No one rushed in, eager to hear what you had to say. Just you, alone, in your room, in your closet, trying to make some YouTube shekels.
And fuck this faggot. Video. Go check it out. It's about what his 5 exercises would be if he could only pick 5 exercises for the rest of his life. So I went and check that out. Now, any other criticism I've had of Mike in the past, I will set to the side for this video. Why? Because the video needs to be taken in its own right. And I think that's something people forget oftentimes when we look at statements that people make and we're being objective. If something has done something goofy or wrong, or we disagree with it, whatever point in the past, doesn't mean that what they're saying right now isn't good or correct. Okay?
So he's trying to project that onto us to make us try and forgive him for his lies of the past. You know, he's just trying to, we got to be the bigger person. You know, if someone said something really bad in the past, like they said they were a mercenary, a black belt, a 1,000-yard shooter, a marathon runner, a street racer, had Meniere's disease, a heart condition, whatever. If someone said all that in the past, we have to forget that and put it behind us and move on, and let's listen to what they got to say now. No, Blaha, doesn't work like that.
Anyone who knows what that is knows what that is.
Especially for you, me old son. Doesn't work like that. Will never work like that.
Something goofy or wrong, or we disagree with it, whatever point in the past, doesn't mean that what they're saying right now isn't good or correct. Okay?
In your case, that's not true. Whatever you say is absolute nonsense because it comes from a place of no real knowledge. You haven't studied for anything. You haven't achieved any academic qualifications. You have no real knowledge in anything. The only experience you have is working out in your bedroom like a teenager. Scared to open the curtains. Someone might see me. One of the Muslims might see me. Oh, got to keep the curtains closed and the bench against the door. You know, absolute nonsense. So in your case, me old son, it's not true. You have nothing to offer, nothing to give the YouTube fitness community. There are many, many qualified, experienced coaches on YouTube that can give really good, solid advice. Not some crap that's been Googled or stolen from someone else's video. So I'm afraid you're wrong there, Blaha.
You have to take these things in their own merit. And I'm really only going to give him one criticism of anything he's done in the past that carried over to this, and that's going to be when he's listing his 5 exercises, he said the barbell squat. Now, I will agree, some sort of barbell back squat needs to be number 1 on the list. Needs to be number 1 on the list. Without a doubt. But of course, the thing he says is that if you do squats all the time, you do them regularly, if you have problems like getting deeper in these things, it shouldn't be an issue for you. You'll be able to correct these things over time because you'll get better and better at them. And then he proceeds to not hit depth on a squat right after he says it. It's like,
look at this guy. look at him. You know, he's ripped. He's got good muscle development. He knows what he's doing, Blaha. It shows. You know, I don't know what, you know, I'm sure he has many qualifications compared to you, my old son. He really does. Look at him. He knows what he's doing. The proof is in the pudding. He's put his money where his mouth is. He's not some old bloke hidden away in a closet saying that he can do these things, but not proving. Can't get any results. Not getting any results. You're not an authority on anything, Blaha. You just watch a few videos and then regurgitate the information. So we don't want to hear what you say.
Mike, you need to get your squat depth sorted. That's going to be my only criticism. You need to fix your squat depth. It's a problem for you, brother. It's got to be fixed.
Problem for you, brother. Shut up, Blaha. Every time he opens his mouth, he makes himself look more tragic than before. Same t-shirt as well. Why don't you change that t-shirt? I bet it stinks. I think if we zoom in, we'll probably see flies buzzing around it. What the hell? Change your t-shirt.
Fuck this gay for pay faggot. Fuck him. And we all need to understand that. We have to understand these things. That failing to hit depth on a squat, proper depth on these things. This is why a lot of people claim their quads don't get maximum development from a squat, right? Because they're not working their...
Who wants to listen to this? I mean, alright, forget the thousands of subs that are bought and fake and dead, yeah? When you look at his sub count and then work it out to the amount of views he gets, there is something very, very suspicious. Someone with 110,000 subs wouldn't be getting those low numbers on views on your video. You wouldn't be getting them low numbers. Something is very odd. I say he must have maybe 10,000 real subs. The rest are just dead bought. My point is, if he's got, you know, even if he's got 10,000 subs, real subs, yeah, and the 90 or 100,000 are bought and they're dead and they're not real. Even if he's got 10,000 subs, they must be 10,000 like masochists to sit there and listen to this rubbish, this boring, stagnant video of some old bloke sitting in a cupboard in a smelly t-shirt talking about someone who's actually doing something with his life, trying to leech off the side of him, trying to make a couple of YouTube shekels from Mike Thurston through clickbaiting the video. I mean, who the hell would want to listen to this rubbish? Anyway, it's really annoying, you know, it's quite annoying, frustrating, annoying. Just the same old nonsense, day in, day out. And he's still churning out 4 videos a day, 3 or 4 videos a day. You know, and he was doing that before he was coaching. So he isn't coaching, because coaching will take up time. He reckons, I spend an hour every day with a different one on Skype. Nonsense. He's still churning out and editing and uploading and all the rest of it, and this does take time to put these videos online. Even if they're rubbish and unedited and just straight out, you know, just unedited like the way he puts them out. They still take time and effort to put online onto YouTube. So he hasn't changed his habits. His output is still the same because he needs the YouTube shekels. So there's no time for coaching. And he reckons, oh, I got like 5, 6 students for coaching. It doesn't compute, Blaha. Anyway. I'm going to leave it there. I need a coffee. Where's his coffee cup? Why hasn't he got a coffee cup out? Where is that thing? That smelly, dirty, stained coffee cup that he's had for 4 years. Where is that? Where's his hat? His dog killing hat. Where is that? I killed Nova with this hat. Where is it? It's just not much going on, is there? No hat, no mug, no change of t-shirt. Like I say, who would watch this rubbish unless you're a masochist and you've got absolutely zero going on in your life. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for the 3rd time. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a family. Most of all, leave a comment. If you were one of his few real subscribers, would you enjoy watching this video? Answers down below in the comments. Let's talk about this. Until next time. I'm out of here.
Pen. What are you going to do with an ink pen? You get someone trying to grapple you, you can grab their head and drive it up into here, into the throat. You can put this through someone's brain stem if you know how to do it correctly. Hey, fuck this Haji. I'm going to shoot him in the gut at 300 yards and let him bleed out for a little while. And then when he's too weak to fight back, me and my friends are going to go pick him up and have a little fun with him and make him fucking talk before we feed him to the pigs.